Hello, Razor here. Today I'll talk about something that was bothering me for the whole cycle of Shadowlands Alpha and Beta cycle. So, as you all know, I main Feral Druid. It's the only spec I enjoy playing, and I did for years now, since Burning Crusade. Coming from Legion to BFA, it was a huge disaster. Do you remember Uldir times for Feral Druid? Those were one of the worst times for Feral Druid. Then we slowly became better and better in Eternal Palace, if you remember those times, where we got essences. You remember Razor Coral and that trinket, you know? And in Alota, borrowed power, aka corruptions, essences. This is not what I'm going to talk about today. Mostly, you see, for a long time now, Guardian and Feral brought Stampeding Roar to the raid. And guess what's my problem in Shadowlands? Yeah, you guessed it. What we bring to Mythic Raid and Mythic Plus. Utility. That's the biggest issue I'm gonna talk about today, and I'm gonna address it. I'm really angry about it. Stampeding Roar, which was our only utility Feral had, and the only reason to bring us to raids, for that extra AoE speed if you need like on Azot or like Vexiona Mythic, you know, was given to Balance and Resto Druid. So basically, what's gonna happen in Shadowlands? Resto Druid is gonna be like, oh, look at this, haha, I'm Resto Druid, I just took your job, you're benched for an entire tier, you know? But yeah, you know, like, it's making me really angry, like, you can't see, like, it's really bad. So what happened, they gave Resto and Balance Stampeding Roar, and Feral got nothing in return, you know, like, Innervate would be really nice from Resto side. We would give Innervate to healers, you know, if they go run out of mana, I can give like mana for like, you know, it would be really nice to have like as a Feral Druid, Innervate, you know, like. And from Balance Druid, like if you look at Mythic Plus wise, I would like to see trends. Why does Feral not have trends, man? Like I remember back in Mist, when I could just pop trends, like let's say PvP, fuck it. You could have 3 rakes and your own rake on the target, and the target would bleed out so hard. It was so fun to play, like. But taking our only identity, which was Stampeding Roar, and giving it to Resta and Balance was biggest middle finger Blizzard could give to Feral Druid community, you know, like. It's... Why Feral when every single melee in the game has more to bring to the raid, to benefit the whole raid group? Like, why? Like, it makes me mad. I'm really sorry if I'm, like, getting mad. I hate to say this, but Blizzard needs to act here. Like, look at the DPS meters in Castle Narthria. For Feral, we're on the bottom again. It feels like the cycle will repeat itself. I mean, like, Uldir 2.0. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it makes me so fucking mad. I wanna smash my monitor. I'm sorry. Like... And the biggest problem is we have no big voice in the community, cause our spec is so underplayed. We get memed by the meta players. Oh look, a Feral Druid, Hunter Pet, right? God damn it, it's not fun. Like, what we went through in BFA, I do not wish on any spec in the game to go through what we went through. Blizzard, like, come on. I recently made the biggest thread on EU, on Druid forums, because I don't have alpha or beta, you know. Key to type on the in development forums, you know, and I decided to make a big like thread about Feral Druid, and I got a lot of people like agreeing with me and giving me like, we were discussing like what's wrong with the spec itself, and the biggest issue with the spec is the utility. DPS can be fixed by tuning, bleeds can be fixed by tuning, utility can't. Like, it's so frustrating because we are trying to be loud, but Blizzard is like doubling it down, you know, like saying, oh, you're fine guys, your DPS is fine, oh, you were perfect in Alota. Yeah, the only reason we are perfect in Alota is borrowed power, aka corruptions. Like, without that, without Azerite, without fucking essences, we're gonna be bottom, Blizzard. Like, please, I'm begging you, fix Feral, for fuck's sake. I'm tired of being memed over by people, but like, you don't understand how hard Uldir was for Feral. We do not want that shit again. Nobody wants it. Nobody. Trust me when I say this. Like, I feel bad for survival hunters as well. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, survival. Like, It became good because of borrowed power. Now it's gonna be dog shit just like Feral Druid. My survival hunters out there, man, I feel you as well, you know, like, oof, you know, big oof. But what's the sad part? On EU forums, like, no blue post, no reply, no, like, we gave feedback, and they don't even listen, you know? Here are my solutions to fix Feral. Okay, so since you're promoting, like, mage buff, warrior buff, demon hunter magic debuff, physic touch from monk, right? With class, you basically promote those classes. So why not give Feral Druid leader of the pack like it was in Wrath of the Lich King? Like, why not? I don't see a fucking problem with that. What? 5% crit will be overpowered? Are you fucking retarded? Like, please, Blizzard, listen to us. Give us something. Like, give Feral identity back. You took it from us. We gave you feedback. You're making this pack so fucking shit. Like, it's so ridiculous. I would like us to feel important in the raid. That's all I want. I wanna give something to my raid, like guildies or like raid. I feel important in the team. I give something. Like, why is Feral, like, DPS can be fixed, like I said. But what I'm talking about is utility again. Because the only melee class in the game that has zero fucking utility at the moment is Feral Druid. Wow, Mame is gonna be important, right? Because Rogue can do fucking kidney, right? Because that's fucking utility, right? No, that's not utility, that's a fucking stun. Okay? Utility is something you give to the raid. What I'm talking about? Let's say, I don't know, mage buff, arcane intellect, right? Yes. What else? Let's say, I don't know, rogue shroud in mythic plus. That's utility. That's providing a benefit for your team. Feral needs something like this. If not, Feral's gonna die out. Like, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. It's coming from 10 out of 12, basically. I was sitting out on Ilganot and Carapace, but I killed Mythic Nazot. I'm 3.5 Feral Raider IO score on live. You're not gonna tell me that I have zero clue about this spec. I played since Burning Crusade. And I played when the spec got splitted from Guardian in MOP. I know what this class is, and I know my class. That was a short rant, but what I would like to see make baseline is innervate and old trends from MOP. Like, they could taunt and put rakes on your targets. That would be fucking great. Like, spreading rake easily. You know what I mean? Like, if you spread rakes, like, you can do more damage. Bleeds feel really weak at the moment. Like, I compared retail bleeds with MOP, Tyrannical Gladiator gear, and Nihilota 479 gear. And guess what I found out? On retail, Rip deals 55k damage per 23 seconds. Guess how much is it in MOP? 96k damage per second. For 23 seconds. Tyrannical Gladiator gear, one of the... If you compare Prideful gear with Tyrannical, it's like day and night, right? But look at the difference here. Like, bleeds are nerfed. Bleeds are nerfed to the ground. Like, bleeds feel like scratches. Give us something that bleeds will feel like powerful, important. Like, that bleeds won't feel like a burden to Feral. Like, make bleeds useful. Please. Like, bleeds need to be part of the spec or the spec is gonna die out. I would suggest to buff Feral bleeds by 30%. So our bleeds don't feel like they don't exist, please. Like I said earlier, leader of the pack would be an easy way out to make Feral competitive again in Shadowlands. And I would love to see it happen. Affinities. Ooh boy, we're gonna talk about this. Affinities should not be a thing for a hybrid class, you know what I mean? Like, I would like to see all Druid from like MOP and Cataclysm when I had all the abilities in one spec. Why do I have to choose? Like, why am I being restricted here? Why am I being restricted from like having extra range, survivability, or like being tanky? Like, let me have it all like back in Cataclysm MOP times. God damn it. What's so hard about it? Like, why restrict a hybrid class with affinity? In other words, restriction, right? If I wanna play bear form and heal myself, I can't, because if I wanna heal, I need to be rest affinity, right? And if I wanna survive a big blow in PvP, I need to be guardian affinity. With Frenzy Regen, yeah, that's a heal, but it's limited heal because it requires rage and it has a cooldown. So once that shit is on cooldown, you're dead, right? Okay, next up, Feral Frenzy would be really fucking good. It basically is like Feral version of Mark of Death, which gives you 5 combo points, but also this one gives a bleed and it gives you 5 combo points. So Feral would feel more fully to play if you get like 3 combo points, right? So imagine like Savage Roar is at that talent right now. I think it would make Savage Roar like actually fluidly, like it would feel good to play, right? Because you can dump those combo points into Savage Roar, which is a nice like buff for 32 seconds. Not bad option, right? Sabertooth, oof, okay, so in my opinion, Sabertooth should not be a talent. It should be a 25% execute like back in MOP. You know what I mean? So, because currently, like, Sabertooth is a dead talent in Shadowlands. Like, I don't see, like, the reason why is it there now, since it's, like, nerfed to the ground. What bothered me the most, right, about all of this, together. GCD on forms. Guys, oh my fucking god, man. Holy fucking shit. I'm sorry. I played under 45 corruption on Mythic Nazot. Listen to this. You get into Psychus phase. You're playing, everything's going good, right? You're killing the tentacles and the Psychus is slowly dying. Guess what happens? The Cataclysm phase. Fires on the floor everywhere. Guess what happens? Woo! Fucking corruption slow. And you know what you need to do as a druid? Shift out and shift in. And every time you do that, instead of DPSing or like throwing essence, you're fucked by GCD. What I mean? GCD should not be a thing on forms, on druid forms. Like even in classic, I can show it to you right now. It doesn't have a GCD. Why do forms have GCD on retail? Oh yeah, mages cry, right? But you know what else is broken? Rogue throwing fucking poison knife from fucking range and slowing you for 50%, right? That's fair, isn't it? Give Feral that back. Also what I would like to see, right? The only useless bleed we have right now, and it feels like a waste of energy. Why does Trash not apply infected wounds? And why are infected wounds only 20% slow? Make it back to 50. Imagine Feral having AoE slow. That would be fucking nice, right? Why not? There's so many ideas on the forums. On the thread I made as well, like the other druids that have even more experience than me, even in PvP, like are saying like, you know, GCD should not be a thing. Let's get fucking rid of it. Like, why is it still there? Like, I don't get it. Why the fuck is it still there? So, like I said, GCD needs to go away from forums. I don't care what you guys say. Next up, Rebirth. Do you guys remember back in Legion? Instant cast Rebirth while in cat form. Oof, that was those were good times, right? Yeah, that should be a thing in Shadowlands as well. Like, I wanna, like, instant rest people in cat form. I don't wanna go out of cat form. Like, imagine it's, I don't know, tyrannical boss, right? And you wanna rest someone, but the boss AoE damage just flops you over because you were like on 30% HP. Like imagine if you're in feral form having up survival instincts. That would be nice, right? Like just quick rebirth and you can focus back on your DPS. That would be fucking great. Like give feral rebirth while in cat form and instant cast. It would cost energy. That would be the only penalty to it, right? But yeah, the next idea I would like to see, level 35 talent row. Like, look, Heart of the Wild only benefits Resto so far. I mean, it benefits Resto only. So, I mean, yeah, in PvP, Heart of the Wild is really good with the Resto affinity. But why is that, again, why are affinities still a thing? Why? Where is the passive agility buff or intellect buff from Heart of the Wild? Like, give us old Heart of the Wild back then. Like, give it to us. Get rid of these stupid affinities. I hate these restrictions. I hate... We're being put in a box and Blizzard is like, you stay there, you don't get that shit. No, fuck off, dude. The only positive thing I have about Shadowlands Feral is that we have uncapped AoE. That's Primal Wrath. And I hope that shit doesn't get capped. Because it can make us unique. Okay, sure. Primal Wrath... Oof, I love playing Primal Wrath, don't get me wrong, but... If it gets capped, Feral is officially dead. No utility. Damage is fucking shit. It's so shit. Go check the rankings. Even like utility bleeds feel shit. Make Feral useful, Blizzard, please. I'm making this video before the game goes live, I do not want to see these problems. Please, Blizzard, I do not want to go through Uldir again. Sorry for my little rant, I just had to get this off my chest because it was bothering me for so fucking long, guys. I'm not usually like this, I'm a chill person, I like to help everyone around me, like, to be there for people when they need me, you know, but this was it for the video. I hope you enjoy my little rant, and I hope you agree with me in my point of view, you know. I hope you can share something in the comments, like, if you have any suggestions how they could fix Feral, or if you disagree. See you in the next video, and peace.